Hey guys, Trajan here, and I'm reviewing Venomverse number 2. I had to grab something. So, as always, this is written by Cullen Bunn, whatever. And Diversity in Comics has been just straight up shitting on this guy's life. He's not bad in this. I don't think he's bad in this at all. The big thing is that this is kind of the brainchild of Devin Lewis, and it really feels like he's kind of rounding everybody together and making sure that everything stays on track, as it were. So the art's really nice. So if you remember last time, I'm trying not to get this glare on the screen. If you remember last time, we start off with Peter Parker, who is poisoned Peter Parker, and venomized Venom Eddie Brock. And let me just say something: the poison characters, their character design is so cool. Like you see a bunch of them, and they just look so primo. Like you want to just at a certain point, I was like, yo, screw the Venom guys. I want the poison to win. Fuck it, man. Like get everybody poisoned. That's cool. Anyway, we see that the poisoning, you see the little leeches or whatever the hell they are. The poisoning makes them stronger than just venomizing, which is bad news bears for everybody involved. So we have this fight. Uh-oh, our hero's going to lose, but no, the lads show up. So we got this Mary Jane, we got Old Man Logan, and Deadpool venomized. So they show up. Then we cut to this prison scene. Captain America's there. He's trying to escape. He's trying to get out. He was caught last time, if you remember. Sharon shows up. And come on, guys. You know that this isn't going to end well. Fuck both these books. Anyway, X-Men Gold a little bit less. I got my hands on the last X-Men Gold, and whatever. It wasn't too bad. It was still bad. It just wasn't as bad. So we see a 4-on-1 fight. This is very interesting, actually, because we see he grabs her and she says, "Go ahead, Tiger, kill me, get it over with," and he hesitates, right? And actually, Deadpool, notices that he hesitates, and that allows an opening for Venom to show up, for Eddie Brock to show up. But that's interesting because you're going to notice that the poisoned still have a semblance of consciousness within them, which is obviously they're hinting at it now. It's obviously going to play a big part later. And a little bit later in this issue, you see it pop up again. So they're bringing attention to it. So the poisoned Spider-Man decides to leave because they killed his little leeches, and there's nothing else left for them, So he dips. I'm gonna be so sad when this book gets canceled, but not for the reasons that they want it to be. So anyway, it's revealed that she's not the Sharon that he knows, or at the very least, maybe she's a poison Sharon. Who knows? And that's it. That's it for him. So this is the first in a bunch of boring talking scenes that occurs. Nothing really happens. They just they argue. We gotta get to a safe house. Blah blah blah. Doctor Strange. There's a typo here. So, in truth, we know very little about the poisons. They are not unlike a virus, one that seems to be deigned for our eradication. Now, the word, I think it was supposed to be designed. The word deigned literally means to do something in a condescending way. So I guess he could have meant deigned. Either way, I think it sounds weird. I think it's a typo. But I think there was a typo in the last one also. In Marvel, there seems to always be at least one typo in each book. Anyway, kind of explains stuff, but he kind of just repeats it in case you didn't hear it from the first time. Rocket Raccoon, Deadpool wants to kind of just dip out. He wants to kind of end it. We're all gonna die. Oh man, look at that! Look how cool that is. That's sick. That's sick. All right, so this is the scene I was talking about. He goes, "Ready to serve my country." No, not country. And they're like, "No, listen, don't worry about it. It takes a little while for you to be completely assimilated." He's talking to somebody. Who is he talking to? Who's in charge of the poisoned? Womp womp. It's your boy. So, that's kind of exciting. That's actually really exciting. We're going to see a couple more. My favorite Marvel character is unfortunately a poisoned. Well, but I think he has a really cool design though. So anyway, they roll out. Glad to see Ghost Rider. Always glad to see Robbie Reyes as Ghost Rider. Anyway, so they're walking around. They end up at the church that Eddie Brock was at when he was initially became Venom. So they take refuge in this church. Then we see Deadpool. I guess there was only one scene that kind of sucked. It was just that scene where they were just like talking for 5 pages for no reason. We got Deadpool. Deadpool's rolling around, and basically he surrenders to these lads. And there's my boy Iron Fist. Look how cool Iron Fist looks. That's sick. Tell me that's not sick. You can't look at that and be like, it's not sick. This is either going to be really good or really bad. I actually did a video about the author of this, where he either took a shot at Marvel's executives, or he took a shot at the fans. It was weird. Basically, he used the phrase "move the needle," and if you remember, one of Marvel's executives, I forgot who it was, said something along the lines of, "We don't know if artists move the needle anymore." So that was kind of their explanation as to why they'll have like 3 artists on one book. Basically, why they overwork their artists, and the art's not really that great. So, and he puts that phrase in this book. So, and then immediately afterwards he makes a reference to it being like it was in the past. So, whatever. I made a video about it, but I didn't publish it because I was unhappy with the video. Anyway, and then we have the letters page. We got Devin Lewis. Devin Lewis is doing, I think, a great job. This is the cover for the next one. Fucking sick cover. These covers are great also. I really like these covers. Who's Caramel? I don't know, you tell me. But yeah, so I liked it a lot. It's definitely in my opinion, definitely worth the $4, which is how I gauge everything. Because listen, this is $4. This is like a meal. This is a meal for me, you know. So to have me get my money's worth, that's all I ask. It doesn't need to be perfect. I just need to have my money's worth. There are issues with this. I wasn't completely happy with it. I liked the first one better, but it's still really good, and I'm really happy with the purchase. If you go out and buy this, you're not going to be disappointed. All right. That's it for today, and I'll catch you guys later.